Yo, so today we didn't have a team builder, but we're just gonna jump right into the battle. You can see my opponent's team. They bring Clef, Vaporeon, Metagross, Zygarde, Thwackey, Cinderace. They've got a pretty scary team, not gonna lie. What do I think they lead here? I feel like it's either a Cinderace lead or it's a maybe a Clef lead, something along those lines. We've got a pretty good lead into most things with the Talonflame, I feel like. I am just gonna lead Mamoswine, and if they lead Cinderace, then I've got the Talonflame in the back to deal with that. We need to make sure that the Zygarde does not get out of hand. If Zygarde gets out of hand, then you know, we're gonna have a pretty rough time. If they don't have Skitter Smack, then Zarude can kind of deal with it. But if they do have Skitter Smack, then you know it's gonna be a little tough. So good luck, have fun to them. We're gonna see what they lead off with here. Do they lead with Cinderace? Professor X, who is that? Metagross. Okay. Now, I've made the mistake every week of just not, you know, firing off a move. So, I think that's just what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna high horsepower. Meteor Mash or Scarf. Okay. And that kills. Huh. Well, that's not great. That's not great at all. Gonna go into Zarude here. We do see that they're Scarfed though. Are they Scarfed? Or am I just slower? There's no way am I adamant? I'm adamant. Just Metagross hit at max speed. They might also just be banded. They're not banded adamant. They banded Jolly. Could be. What do they have? I think I can bulk up here. Actually, no. I think I'm just gonna Darkest Lariat right now. It does have Meteor Mash. I don't think that that's banded. Yeah, that's not banded at all. So I'm gonna Jungle Healing here, expecting them to switch into Clefable. Are they Adamant Scarf? They're Adamant. Yeah, they might be Adamant Scarf. Clef comes out. We get the Jungle Healing off here. Yeah, I think they're Adamant Scarf for sure. And then I can go into Talonflame here. We're a pretty interesting Talonflame set. I didn't get to get rocks up, so I don't know. Okay, they get rocks up. And that's fine. I'm not too worried about their rocks. We're gonna see if they're Magic Guard, just because I think that's information that I want. If they're unaware, a lot of my mons, a lot of my mons don't do too well. So I want to see if they're Magic Guard or unaware for sure. We go for Wish here. That's fine. And they are unaware. Okay. They are unaware. I'm just gonna SD here. They switch out. Do they go into Vaporeon? They do go into Vaporeon. This is fine. I'm actually just going to Toxic this Vaporeon too. If they have Heal Bell, then we might be in a rougher spot. Their team's pretty broken, not gonna lie. It was really hard to prep for. Scald, okay. That does a lot. But we've got the Toxic off, which is good. I think I'm gonna go back into Zarude here. We know that the Clefable is unaware, so if we bulk up, not gonna do a ton. Scald, that's fine. If we get burned here, we can always jungle healing it. What do they have to switch in here? I think I want a jungle healing. Okay, they stay in. Do they have Ice Beam? Is that what they're about to go for? They do have Ice Beam. Okay. That makes sense. I think I'm just gonna Power Whip here, I guess. They're not leftovers, are they? Grassberry, Rindoberry. They switch out now. Where'd they go into? Roger is the Cinderace. Okay, that's okay. I'm good with damage on this. Except we miss. I'm just gonna Darkest Lariat, I guess. But I don't think we live this even with this berry. Nope. But that's okay. Hopefully we can get some momentum with whatever comes in here. Sorry if you hear Boomer, he keeps bringing me toys because he wants to play. Yeah, that sucks a little bit. Blackie. Okay. Now, how much does Blackie voice ban? Adamant. Grassy Glide. I can roost on this. The Vaporeon has Scald Ice Beam. We go for knock here. Yep. That's okay. Get the burn. That's good. I'm just gonna roost again. Switch out probably into Vaporeon, Executioner. I need to go into their Zygarde. Which is still fine because I can get a Toxic off on this. Alright, we're back at full with Talonflame. I'm gonna get a Toxic off on this thing. Hopefully we don't miss. There's Scarf Zygarde. Okay. That's something I did not expect. Definitely did not expect that. Alright, so Zygarde. How much did that do? Like 40? 6-ish? 50? I think they're Adamant Scarf. But they don't outdamage Sylveon. So I can go into Sylveon here. Thousand arrows. Yeah, I can wish here. We'll get a lot of recovery back. I'm gonna click wish. I'm gonna assume the Metagross is gonna come in, which I think I just protect, and then I go Scizor on, because we'll see what move they go for. We've statused a lot of their team. If I was Specs Hex Dragapult, man. If only I was. I'm sub DD though. Man, Specs Hex would be kind of goated right now. Going to Metagross. Yeah, Metagross comes out. We get the wish off. They're gonna get a turn of grassy terrain, I think. But we know they're Scarf. We know they're Adamant. I'm gonna protect here. I'm just gonna be safe. Metagross, Scarf, Adamant. This is my Scizor. I missed what move they went for because I was looking away. But Scizor can come out here. Looks like grassy terrain's gone. They went for Meteor Mash, okay. I think I can just U-turn here. Okay, they switch out. Roger, we go into the Cinderace. That does a lot. Gonna come out with Talonflame here and Roost because we should be faster unless they're Scarf. I made sure to make myself faster than this because of this. Alright, we get the roost off. Let's see what they go for. We haven't seen anything other than U-turn. Powerball, okay. That's damage. It's a good bit of damage. Switch out. Do they go into Vaporeon? Do they go back into the Zygarde? Which is okay. We know we can actually roost on this once. And now Grassy Terrain's gone, so it's not getting any recovery. Yeah, we can actually roost on this once. Rock Slide, okay. Didn't expect that. But I can go into Scizor. And I can click Bullet Punch, I think. Actually, no, I'm gonna click U-turn. Scarf Metagross Sleep messed me up a bit. Would have been nice to have Ammo Swine around. Okay, switch out. At least we're getting the switch outs right. Blackie comes in. Okay. Bit of Grassy Terrain. Get rid of that. Only bad thing is now they're gonna get momentum into something. I think I'm gonna get them to bring out Clefable. So I'm gonna go Dragon Bolt. Because I want them to bring up Clefable because I want to go back into Scizor. You see, I'm leftovers. So they know we're not specs. Scarf Zygarde. Scarf Metagross, Scarf Zygarde. Throwing me for a loop right now. Okay. That's weird, but I think I'm just gonna go back into Sylveon. Thought for sure Clefable would be the switch there. Yeah. They're locked in, right? I get a free switch here, basically. Or do I just tag? I don't think I attack. Metagross. It's not even faster than Dragon Ball, I don't think. It's not. This is my chance. Alright, so we're gonna pause for a second here because I needed to really focus during this battle on the back end. So I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of stopped talking in my video because I was trying to find a way out of this battle to, you know, try to come back and win. And the battle was really good. So I wanted to try to make sure that I could come back and win it somehow. Obviously I'm not gonna say right now if I did or if I didn't, but either way, the back half of this battle I think was very good, very informational. So I want to do a voiceover for it, so that's what we're doing. So the video is going to be a little bit sped up and I'm going to be voicing over it. So we're going to go ahead and start. You can see, obviously, you know, we have the Sylveon out, and they outraged into it, and then you heard me say this is my chance. Basically what I did was I doubled into Dragon Ball because I knew that they had to switch, because we knew that they were Scarf Zygarde. So we make the switch into Dragapult here on this Metagross. Great read by us. And this is where I'm in a dilemma because I don't know if I can either do two things. I can Phantom Force on the Metagross if it stays in, or I can call him on a switch and sub. But if I stay in and sub and they Meteor Mash, then I'm in a pretty rough spot because I need that HP. And if I Phantom Force and they switch into Clefable on this turn, then I just lose. So this is a 50-50 that I'm just racking my brain for a little bit here. And you'll see I finally choose to sub. I feel like that's the play, that's the risk I need to take to win this game. And they switch into Cinderace. And I just thought for sure the Clefable was coming in, but they switch into Cinderace. So we actually just get the DD here. Had Clefable came out, I would have just had to Phantom Force, just because, you know, whatever, I would have the Phantom Force. But they bring Cinderace out, so we actually just get a DD here, and I'm expecting Sucker Punch. But they brought a pretty good move. Not gonna lie, I didn't even know Cinderace got this move. But you can see they didn't go for Sucker Punch, and when they didn't go for it, I was like, oh, I'm sick, I'm safe right now. And then they go for Assurance, and I'm like, okay, I've seen Powerball, U-Turn, Assurance, and I'm really scared that they were gonna have Assurance and Sucker Punch. So on this next turn, I sub again, because if they were Assurance Sucker Punch, like, that just wrecked me. And since I didn't know that fourth move, I kind of wanted to play it a little safe. They go for Assurance again. And right now, it's still kind of 50-50 to me on whether they had Sucker Punch to or not. But I decided to take the risk and just go for Dragon Darts here, because I feel like I went for Phantom Force. Actually, this is a good play. I went for Phantom Force because I get the extra turn of leftovers there. And I needed that help to sub-stall Clefable. So I went for Phantom Force to get leftovers recovery instead of just killing them that turn. I'll kill them next turn and I'll get 2 leftovers recoveries instead of just getting 1 leftover recovery. So you can see they switch out. They actually go into Vaporeon, and Vaporeon takes the Phantom Force. It doesn't die, and if they weren't in 2 toxic ranges, but you can see the Vaporeon takes it. Had they not died to the 2 toxic turns here, I probably would have done the same Phantom Force play, but they did anyways, so I just decided to play it safe and just Dragon Darts, because if Clef did come in, then at least it wouldn't be able to hit me the next turn. So I'm pretty sure now they do bring in Clefable. Yeah, Clefable comes right in, and we just sub-stall this because we saw that it was unaware. That was great information that we got earlier on in the game. We saw that it was unaware, so we sub. They go for a Wish. Even if they went for a Moonblast here, I would have been fine. I just would have subbed again until they were in Phantom Force range, because the toxic damage is going to add up. But now we actually get a lot more turns of toxic damage because we get to Phantom Force here. They don't get to hit our sub. Their Wish does barely anything because we didn't hit them. And they try to Moonblast and it doesn't hit our sub because we're Phantom Force. So now we get damage off of them, off on them. They Moonblast again, and they take another turn of toxic damage. Now, at this point, the game's just kind of won for me because you can see they're in Phantom Force range right now. Plus, they'll especially be in it after I Phantom Force here and they take another turn of toxic. If they Wish and Protect, that's fine because Phantom Force goes through Protect, so I always win that interaction. They do Wish, you can see. But even if they Protect here, Phantom Force goes through the Protect. Basically, all we needed to do was not sub there. As long as we didn't sub there, then this Clefable is always going to die on this turn, or something else is going to die on this turn because they don't have any Phantom Force immunities or resist. So I think they actually ended up switching out, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they switch out into Cinderace. Cinderace takes the Phantom Force and Cinderace goes down. So Dragapult picks up another kill. Dragapult's kind of a monster. And at this point, as long as I just don't mess up, this game is pretty much in the bag. At this point in the game, my OBS started taking a lot of resources, so I actually didn't get to calc anymore. So these next few plays are going to be a little, you know, iffy because I sub here. I could have just Dragon Darts, but I couldn't calc it, and I was so scared that if I Dragon Darts there, that I wouldn't kill. So I wanted to get 2 turns of poison damage off on it, just to make sure that my Dragon Darts would kill, because I don't know, sometimes Zygarde bulk is weird, and I was a little bit paranoid. I wanted to play it safe. So we sub twice, you know, they outrage, that's whatever, but they take the 2 turns of poison, and at this point I feel safe enough to just click Dragon Darts here. So we click Dragon Darts. Like I said, we could have just clicked it on the first time they switched in, but I was playing it super safe. I didn't want to mess up at all. I wanted to make sure that I had 100% in-game win locked in the bag at this point. So that was the reason I just kind of subbed there, just to get some toxic damage off. Now, we know that this thing was Adamant Scarf. So I had made this calc already, so I knew Bullet Punch or even Crit Bullet Punch didn't kill from here. So then we just Phantom Force. And on the next turn, the Metagross goes down because, you know, they're locked in the Bullet Punch. The Metagross goes down to Phantom Force. Dragapult picks up its 4th kill. And then the Clefable is going to come out and it is going to die to a Phantom Force. So we were able to bring back this game, and it's insane to me that we were able to bring back this game. We were in such a bad position, but that Zygarde being locked in and then me making that double and then getting the 50-50 on the sub or the Phantom Force read right just kind of put us into a position to where it felt like we almost never lost. And that's kind of it. So that's where I'm gonna leave you. If you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.